Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? Joey Schirkenbach back here with another video for you guys. So today, guys, it is Saturday night, and I'm going to be giving you my game picks for Week 8 of the 2019 NFL season. So let's jump right on into it, guys. First game, we have the 0-7 Bengals at the 4-3 Rams. Rams, very up and down this year. Bengals are absolutely terrible, and they're on the road. Gurley's been doing a little bit better lately, so I'm going to be going with the Rams here. I think Gurley's playing right now. I know he's been battling some injuries, but I think he's playing right now. I'm going to be going with the Rams here. Don't think it'll be close at all. 28-10. Actually, that's not a total blowout, but it's a solid lead. 28-10 Rams. Next game, guys, we have the 2-5 Broncos at the 4-2 Colts. Brissett doing pretty well this year. He's actually having a pretty good year so far. He may flame out, but he's doing okay so far. Broncos, tough year for them. And they just traded away, not a few days ago anyways, they traded away Emmanuel Sanders. Apparently Emmanuel Sanders was thrilled that he was traded. He wanted to leave. So now the Broncos have Courtland Sutton, who's good. Really good. I actually think he's a little bit underrated, but I don't know, man. Lindsey's having a tough year, and that offense, Flacco's having a meh year also, and their offensive line absolutely sucks. So it's tough for the Broncos, and their defense is okay, but it's actually pretty good usually, but Bradley Chubb is out for the year, I think. I think he tore his ACL, Achilles, something like that, maybe. I thought I heard something like that. But so the Broncos defense can be good, but it's not had the best year this year. It's been okay, but kind of mediocre. It's also in Indianapolis, so I'm going to be going with the Colts here, 27-17. Next game, guys, we have the 2-4 Bucks. We have the 2-4 Buccaneers at the 3-4 Titans. I don't know who's starting. I think Ryan Tannehill, because Mariota sucks and he's been benched, which is proof that he's been overrated. Bucks, Jameis Winston, mediocre, but they do have Mike Evans, who's finally, I think he's healthy as of now. He's been battling some injuries over the past few years, but I think he's doing okay right now. Winston, Peyton Barber, and the offense is doing all right. Defense is not so good, but the Titans offense just is not that good either, so I don't think it'll be a major issue. However, it's in Tennessee, so I'm going to be going with the Titans. I think Ryan Tannehill's doing okay, unless Mariota's playing, but I think it's Ryan Tannehill. So, guys, I'm going to be going with the Titans here, 24-20. Next game, 24-17. Next game, guys, we have the 3-1 Cardinals at the 6-1 Saints. So the Saints did well without Breeze, and now Breeze is coming back. He is officially confirmed. He is playing tomorrow at home against the Cardinals. So good news for them. And that's really cool. So, Cardinals have been doing better lately. Kyler Murray's been doing okay. Larry Fitzgerald's actually having a really good year. Even though he's getting old, he's having an okay year. Christian Kirk, I haven't heard from him much. I heard from him more earlier in the year, but I still think he's there, doing okay. David Johnson's hurt, I think. But yeah, 3-1, 6-1. The Saints doing great. Michael Thomas obviously going off, man, because he's the second best wide receiver in the game. It's also in New Orleans, so I'm going to go with the Saints here. Not that close, 37-20. Next game, guys, we have the 2-5 Chargers at the 3-3 Bears. So, the Bears, I think Trubisky's playing. He is really not that good, but I think he's playing. Chargers suck. Phillip Rivers sucks. Melvin Gordon, incredibly overrated. Allen, good, but he's like the only weapon on that offense. Gordon is so overrated. He's just not even that good. He had one good year, and other than that, he's just not that good. He's asking for way too much money. I hate when people hold out because of money. It's so annoying. But anyways, actually, it's mostly because of money. It's almost always. But in Chicago too. And although Trubisky's really not doing well, I'm gonna give you extra Bears here. Because they're at home and they play better at home, and the Chargers are terrible. So I'm gonna go with the Bears here, 28-17. Next game, guys, we have the 3-4 Eagles and the 5-1 Bills. So the Bills are pretty good this year. Haven't exactly played good teams and lost to the best team in the league, the Patriots. And oh, by the way, guys, as I said, Ravens are on the bye this week, as I've said. But anyways, the Bills doing pretty well. They're having a good year. Josh Allen's doing okay. Again, they haven't played great teams, but I still think they've looked pretty good. Eagles, meh. I mean, they have weapons there, man. I mean, Alshon Jeffrey, Nelson Agholor. Actually, is Agholor still there? No, I think Agholor left. I feel like Agholor left. Did he? I don't know. But Jeffrey, I think, is still there, but he's been battling injuries, if I recall correctly. Carson Wentz is pretty good. Ertz is really good. Second best tight end in the game, although a touch overrated maybe. So they have weapons, but Eagles, man, having a tough year. They are a scrappy team, but they are not having a very good year. It's also in Buffalo, so I'm going to go with the Bills here, 21-13, kind of a sloppy game. Next game, guys, we have the 2-5 Giants at the 2-3-1 Lions. Lions in a tough spot right now. Obviously, they need to step it up, and I do still think that they're underrated, but they need to stop. I mean, the Vikings, they just blew it. The Vikings ran that play-action play, and Diggs was wide open. Actually, not wide open, but he was open downfield. They got like 70 yards, and that iced the game. They ran a one simple play-action play, and that was it. And it was in Detroit. They're back. They're still in Detroit this week, which is good news for them. But I don't know, man. This is not exactly looking great for the Lions, but it's not looking any better for the Giants. Actually, the Giants, I think Saquon is playing. Evan Ingram too. I think they're playing. I'm not sure though if they played last week. Did they play last week? I don't really know, guys. I don't follow the Giants that much. But I think that Saquon Barkley is playing, if I recall correctly. And I think Evan Ingram is playing too. Daniel Jones is playing QB, I think. So it's also in Detroit though. Going to go with the Lions here. I'm going to say that they'll get a nice bounce back win and pull this one out 31-17. Next game, guys, we have the 1-5 Jets at the 3-4 Jaguars. Jets got their you-know-what's whooped to the Patriots. I don't know. I'm starting to think that Sam Darnold is a little bit overrated. I mean, everyone want to hype him up, but he's just having a terrible year. Le'Veon Bell actually did okay on Monday night. He's the one guy who played remotely decently against in that game. Everyone else sucked, including the defense. But then again, the Jaguars, I mean, who they're playing tomorrow, I don't even know what's happened to the Jaguars. I mean, Gardner Minshew is okay. Leonard Fournette's really good, but man, he's been battling so many injuries too. So many like good players battle so many injuries, you know. I'm not sure if Fournette is playing. I don't exactly know for sure, but anyways, for Leonard Fournette, I don't know, man. It's one of those things where like he's good, but he doesn't really have like any weapons around him, so he doesn't look good. And that's an issue for sure. So I don't exactly know what's going to happen here, but I'm definitely going to go with the Jaguars because they're at home and the Jets are just so bad. So I'm going to go with the Jaguars here, guys. 28-20. A little bit of a weird game. Next game, guys. Let's see. We have the Energy Bucks Titans. Yeah, sorry guys, I lost my order here. I did Giants Lions, Eagles Bills. Oh, we have the 5-2 Seahawks at the 1-6 Falcons. Seahawks coming off a loss at home to the Ravens last week. Falcons coming off a loss, kind of a reasonably blowout loss to the Rams last week because Matt Ryan sucks. He's out for this game because he's hurt, and I'm guessing he's probably gonna get benched because he's so bad. Falcons need to get a new coaching staff. Dan Quinn's mediocre. I mean, a lot of people were hyping him up in 2016 because Ryan had an insane year, and the Falcons were really, really good. Should have won the Super Bowl, but just absolutely blew it in the second half to the Patriots. But anyways, that was before I even joined YouTube. But anyways, I don't know. So after that, I mean, everyone was like, "Oh my God, Dan Quinn's such a good coach," and then they fired Kyle Shanahan the next day, I think. But yeah, I don't know. The Falcons, they have weapons there, but they're just not executing at all. Seahawks, Russell Wilson, third best QB in the game, I think I have him as. So I'm definitely going to go with the Seahawks here. And although they're on the road, they are just really good this year. And although they lost to the Ravens last week, I'm not doubting the Seahawks anymore. I mean, at all, anymore, because the Seahawks, I don't like them that much, but they are really good. Gonna go with the Seahawks here, guys. 34-17. And next game, guys. I think I've done all the early games, and my bad, I lost my order here. I already did Bengals-Rams. That's going to be a blowout. Yes, we are on to the later games, guys. We have the 4-2 Panthers at the 6-0 Niners. So the Panthers doing pretty well without Cam Newton. In fact, maybe even a little bit better. Kyle Allen doing solid. Receivers, DJ Moore is pretty good. Who else do they have, though? Greg Olsen is a tight end. I mean, I think he's still there. I feel like he has an injury too. I don't know why. I just feel like everyone has injury issues. Greg Olsen, I want to say is there. I'm not sure if he is. And then yeah, DJ Moore, and there's other receivers. I'm just forgetting about him. So yeah, that's cool. Panthers have an okay offense. Defense is meh, but this is going to kind of test the Niners because they've played terrible teams, but they're at home, and I'm curious to see if Jimmy Garoppolo and that offense can continue to execute and be the team that they are proven to be, because they are off to a great start, but have not exactly played very good teams. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens. It is in San Francisco. If it was in Carolina, I would probably go with the Panthers. But I think that the Niners are going to stay undefeated and eke this one out. It's going to be a sloppy one, but I'm going to go with the Niners, 27-23. Next game, let's see here. We have the... actually, I'm sorry, I already did the Broncos-Colts game. We have the 2-4 Browns at the 7-0 Patriots. So, in New England, guys, that's where I am. They are going to be playing in the pouring rain. I already got my football game canceled tomorrow because of the rain. Gonna be crazy rainy out there. So the Patriots, and also they're playing later, so they're playing just the brunt of the storm. So it's gonna be a weird game. But regardless, it's gonna be in the pouring rain. So here's the thing. So last week, right, the Ravens played the Seahawks, and it was pretty rainy. So everyone was saying, oh, I mean, obviously they're gonna run it like every play. Both teams threw it a pretty good amount. I was surprised that even the Seahawks, both teams threw it a good amount. I was actually pretty surprised. But it worked, and better for the Ravens. It was pretty good. But when we go to the Browns and Patriots, it's going to be absolutely pouring. But what happens, I've noticed, when it's really raining, obviously the field's slick, so you'll slip. But the ball, like when you're running, when your jersey gets wet and everything, it's really hard to hang on to the ball. So there may be a lot of fumbles tomorrow, I'm thinking, or at least drop passes too. So low scoring because of the weather. even though the Patriots offense is in freaking insane, it's going to be raining so much. I don't see it being high scoring. So I'm going to go with a sloppy win for the Patriots here. 2-4 at 7-0. I mean, the Browns are really overrated. It's going to be interesting, though, with the sticky gloves, Baker Mayfield, with Odell Beckham going against that Patriots defense. That's going to be interesting. But Mayfield, overrated, and although they have weapons, I don't see them getting that much going tomorrow, especially in the rain. So I'm going to go with the Patriots here again. Sloppy win, 20-10. And guys, Sunday Night Football, this is going to be a really good game. And the next week, Sunday Night Football, going to be a really good game too, Patriots and Ravens. But 6-1 Packers at the 5-2 Seahawks. So, excuse me, I'm sorry. 6-1 Packers at the 5-2 Chiefs. My bad. I don't know what I was thinking. So Chiefs have officially ruled out Mahomes, but the good news is he's really making good progress. So I think he'll be back next week. At the earliest. Maybe it'll be the next week. But he's making good progress, but he's been officially ruled out for tomorrow. So anyways, that is good news for the Packers, because they also have to go to Arrowhead. Rodgers, he's having a tough year, but he did do well against the Raiders. Now again, it's the Raiders. Their defense is terrible, but he did really well, tore them up in fact. Packers looked really good at Lambeau against the Raiders. Really good last weekend. So, that's good news for them. They're going up against Matt Moore because, of course, Mahomes is not there. But Tyreek Hill, are they going to be able to shut him down? And if they can, are they still going to be able to hold on to like Demarcus Robinson or someone like that? Because Demarcus Robinson is sneaky good. So they can't just shadow Tyreek Hill and think that that's going to be enough, because it won't be. And they also have Damian Williams, Darrell Williams. I think Spencer Ware's gone. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So I'm going high scoring here, guys. I am setting the bar high. I'm going to go with the Packers here, 35-30. Now, guys, this is our final Monday Night Football game. Not a game many people really care about, but we have the 0-6 Dolphins at the 2-4 Steelers. Dolphins are not even an NFL team. They're a 6-year-old peewee team, schoolyard or something like that. I don't even know. 2-4 Steelers. And Pittsburgh, I don't even know. I guess Devlin Hodges is still playing, unless Mason Rudolph is back. I don't know though. I doubt it. It's in Pittsburgh, so I guess I'll go with the Steelers here. We'll go 23-10, but not a game many people really care about. And guys, that is going to do it for my game picks for Week 8 of the 2019 NFL season. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to drop a like in the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I am out. Peace out. Have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow morning.